Where does it all come from? Where does it come from when you're asleep, between sleep and waking, and a vision comes and you're guided to create something? What happens when you create it? It's amazing. And no one cares. No one notices. How do you, time after time after time, year after year, scrape yourself up off the pavement after being knocked down, after people not valuing you, your work, your life's meaning, your purpose, and you put it out there each time? What drives someone to keep producing, to keep pushing forward, to keep speaking, to keep rattling the windows? How do you sleep at night when the day's voices are still echoing around in your mind of your art's too expensive, or your spirituality makes me uncomfortable, or your visions are askew and you're a know-it-all? And how do you go to sleep at night when you've given everything that day and you still come up $20 short, $100 short, $500 short, and you still have no idea of how that's going to come into your life to make the bare ass minimum possible? What does it take to go through the agony of not being able to reach others and knowing internally that what you have is a divine spark, that you are living your purpose, you are living a meaningful life, and you're living to your highest standard, and no one gives a shit? That's what it means to be an artist. I'm not just a painter. Not just a painter. I'm talking about all creative people. All people who are enduring the struggle of living a meaningful, creative existence today. We all understand the world needs us. We're all guided. We're all internally blessed to know our worth. But how do we keep that worth in a world that doesn't even notice us? It seems like a big ass trick sometimes. Like, I couldn't have gotten it all wrong. I am of value. I know it. And so, I mean, these are the things that I think about as an artist. So many give up. Like, I just painted this whole big show, and it's brilliant. It was guided. It's brilliant. And the thought of bringing those paintings home one more time and throwing them in the garage until somebody buys one here or maybe one there, and the thought of throwing them back into the barn is something that I am just not okay with today. It's not because they would go into the barn. I got hundreds out there, but it's the thought of how many creative people are there throwing their work into a closet, throwing their instruments under their beds, putting up their dancing shoes, quieting their voices. And in a time where the world needs you to dance, it needs you to paint, it needs you to sing, it needs you to play music, it needs you to use your voice to deliver hope. It's not just me. It's everyone. Who were you when you came to this planet? Who were you when you were a baby? Who did you want to be when somebody asked you when you were 4 years old and they says, what do you want to be when you grow up? What did you say? What was your mission? Where the hell did that go? Why? Have you lived the rest of your life wishing you were brave enough to become that? Or did you just shove that into the closet somewhere and dress up in whatever you are now? Maybe I should just shove my art in a closet and go use my business degrees to climb back up the corporate ladder and buy pretty new shoes. Take great vacations. Buy food. Buy flowers. Buy a hobby art set so that I can feel like I'm still grounding myself in balance, which is all bullshit, by the way. I mean, I do help people with balance, but you can't be a painter on the inside by nature. You can't be an artist, a creative force when you're 4 and lose that when you're 40. You can't make up for it by getting a little pad of paper and making a little watercolor around your busy day. If you're a creative force at 4, by the time you're 40, it's a raging voice. It's a boom. It's a explosion of life and love and spirit that doesn't quiet just because you have a corporate job. It depresses you, oppresses you. If that voice, that call isn't answered, you wither. And you wither in ways that you probably don't even know. You wither in ways where your spirit is broken. You're depressed. You can't get out of bed. Your life's a mess. Your house is a mess. Your relationships are empty. Those are the causes or the effects of not answering the call of who you are. I'm making this video to say, wake up, become who you are, become. And to those who are enduring the sacrifice, hurt feelings, fear, the fear of going out into the unknown, the self-worth, keep going. Keep going. The world needs you. I love you.